He saw in the hall many a soldier, a peaceful troop sleeping all together, a large company of thanes. He laughed inside. He meant to divide before the day came. This loathsome creature, the life of each man from his body, when there befell him the hope of a feast. But it was not to his fate to taste any more of the race of mankind after that night. The kingsman of Hyllegak, mighty one, beheld how that man-eater planned to proceed with a sudden assault. Not that the monster meant to delay. He seized at once his first pass, a sleeping man, slit him open, suddenly bit into his joints, drank the blood from his veins, gobbled his flesh in goblets, and soon had completely devoured the dead man, feet and fingertips. He stepped further. He stepped further and took his hands to the strong-hearted man in his bed. The monster reached out towards him with his hands. He quickly grabbed him with evil intent and sat up against his arm. As soon as the shepherd of sins discovered that he had met on Middle Earth in any region in the world another man with a greater hand grip than his heart, he was afraid of his life, but none sooner that he could flee. His mind was eager to escape to the darkness, to seek out hosts of devils. His habit there was nothing like he had ever met before. The good kingsman of Hyllegak remembered that he did not for anything let the murderous visitor escape alive. He did not consider his days on earth of any use at all. Many an earl in Beowulf's troop drew his old blade, longed to protect the life of his liege lord, the famous captain, however they could. But they did not know as they entered the fight, those stern-minded men of battle, and thought to strike from all sides and seek his soul, that no sword, not the best iron anywhere in the world, could ever touch the evil sinner, for that he had worked a curse on weapons, every sort of blade. His separation from the world in those days of his life, he would have to be merciful, and that alien spirit would travel far into the keeping of fiends. Then he discovered who had done before so much harm to the race of mankind, so many crimes. He was marked by God, that his body could bear no longer, for the courageous kingsman of Hyllegak had him in hand. Hateful to each was the life of the other. The loathsome creature felt great bodily pain. A gaping wound opened his shoulder joint. His sinews sprang apart. His joints burst asunder. Beowulf was given glory in battle. Grendel was forced to flee, mortally wounded, into the fen slopes. Sikasari Abadi, he knew quite surely that the end of his life had arrived, the sum of his days. The will of the Danes was entirely fulfilled in that bloody onslaught. He who had come from far apart had clean, wise and stout-hearted the hall of Hildegard, warded off attack. He rejoiced in his night work with great courage, that men of deeds had fulfilled the foes to the east games, and entirely remedied all the distress, the insidious sorrows they had suffered, and had to endure from sad necessity, no small affliction. It was clear and a sign. When the battle-brave one laid down the hand, arm, and shoulder, there all together was Grendel's claw under the curved roof.
No! It's blood. I want to get $300.
That one part I get to take it off is just stomach. Shit, man. God damn, dude.
He saw in the hall many a soldier, a peaceful troop sleeping all together, a large company of thanes. He laughed inside. He meant to divide before the day came. This loathsome creature, the life of each man from his body, when there befell him the hope of a feast. But it was not to his fate to taste any more of the race of mankind after after that night. The kingsmen of Hillagak, mighty one, beheld how that man-eater planned to proceed with a sudden assault. Not that the monster